Hello everyone. Uh, Yesterday I was actually fortunate to attend an event which was held in a startup incubator, and different startups in the domain of AI and sustainability were there, and I could actually interact with a lot of startup founders as well as investors and such people over there. It was so exciting. Why? Because I met a lot of women there, women in technology space, women in artificial intelligence, women who work on high tech startups. It was so inspiring for me because I myself have tried to run a tech startup. I'm still running internet based or internet technology based startups, but what I'm talking about is hardcore technology, hardcore technology startups, which are quite, I would say, quite exciting. I mean, most importantly, most of these the technological startups what we find in India is mostly run by men, but here I could actually find and interact with women, who run such startups, and that was really exciting. Now, this actually led me thinking why we don't have more women in hardcore technology startups. Of course, when we have a lot of women who are researchers, who are technologists and such things, one thing what I find over here is that in foreign universities you have an ecosystem wherein your research idea, if you have a research idea or if you work on a research project and you come out with a solid outcome, it is converted, or it is taken to the next level, and it is converted into some kind of a outcome. Okay, now this is known as translational research. Translational research is important because translation research simply means that it has a human impact outcome. So most of the academicians in our place is concerned about getting the research published in an international journal. That's the only outcome most of us, most of the researchers or most of academicians actually are concerned. Whereas there are separate initiatives, as well as even in Stanford we have a separate department who supports researchers as well as faculty members who are probably pure academicians and who have not thought about the translational outcomes of their research work. Maybe they have done a solid research work, but it needs some kind of support for taking it to the outcomes, either in the social or in the economic sense, or probably even in a business sense. Many of the policy or national level changes can be brought by these kinds of research works, solid research works I'm talking about. So now this is a great opportunity which I want to share with you, that if you are an academician or if you are a researcher doing some kind of a solid research work which you think is a scalable business project, definitely there is a scope to convert it into a business or a social impact, or in whichever way that can be converted into an impact project. Okay, if you think you have such an idea, or if your research work will meet such an idea, then definitely you should go forward. One of the challenge with academicians is that probably the mindset or the thought process, as well as the step-by-step process to launching a business or to launching this into a tangible idea may not be there. So that's where you probably need to connect with the mentors, especially business mentors, who can help you with that. Now, I have personally worked with a few academicians in that note, and I have helped them in evolving a business project out of their research work. So this is my open call to anybody who is watching my video. If you are a faculty, or if you are an academician with a solid research idea, or have done solid research work which you think can be put together into some kind of a product or service which will benefit the humanity, then please go ahead and do it. Okay, and I am ready to support, or rather provide my mentoring for free if you want. If you are interested to take if you feel that you need a little support on conceptualizing the business model, definitely that is one area probably I can give you inputs. So please go ahead and think about this, because I believe a lot of research works, a lot of innovation, a lot of potential actually lies in the academic institutions, but unfortunately it is not getting tapped, or it is not getting converted into solid outcomes, other than probably talking about in the same in classrooms, or probably making it into what do you call a research paper. So please go ahead and do it. That's what I wanted to share. And for me personally, my PhD research work is based on a psychometric tool construction, and I am glad that I have actually converted that into a business. And in fact, my company, my organization actually uses that tool for assessment of candidates and supplying of candidates for the companies. So definitely that is a revenue model which I have come out of my solid research work. Okay, so academic research can be converted and can become a business model if you really can think in that direction and make it bring out something out of that. So that's all for this week. Do think about it. And as I said, if you any of you have such ideas, I'm ready to help you with in whichever possible way I can associate or provide mentoring or support. And let's have more and more creative ideas coming from people, and let's have more and more startups coming out of academicians and faculty entrepreneurship. Incidentally, I should also share you that this month we were supposed to do a graduation ceremony for the Ujjaini program which Prayana organized. Ujjaini is actually the faculty entrepreneurship for engineering college women faculty, and we have a very successful 4 such women startups that coming out of engineering faculty in Kerala Technology University. Out of I think around 15 participants who came in, 4 of them successfully launched, and even they got their first clients signing up for their startup. I think that is pretty impressive, and they could do it in the last I think around it's around a year since they signed up for the program, and they have been undergoing regular regular coaching and mentoring with business. Probably one thing what I understood out of this intervention is that when you are in the right set of people who can actually help you or help you realize your ideas into a better or rather into the outcome that you want, definitely it works out. And that's precisely what happened with these women also. So I'm sure this is going to be a success model for even more people in the future. So I wanted this message to pass on for this week. Just go ahead and try to convert your research work into a business model, and great success lies ahead. I'll see you in the next week. Bye bye.